Tonight, with less than 2 weeks to go before Election Day, accusations are flying over campaign signs in Bellevue. Specifically, whether Metro Park employees are illegally removing campaign signs at Red Caboose Park and a nearby early voting site. New at 10 tonight, News Channel 5's Jason Lamb takes a closer look. Jason?
Well, Shannon, this is all surrounding a state representative race in Bellevue. The state Republican Party is claiming Metro employees were illegally removing campaign signs of everyone but State Representative Bo Mitchell from both the park and the Bellevue Community Center. But tonight, Mitchell is responding, saying the charges are nothing more than a baseless attack. This is the area in question, Red Caboose Park and the nearby Bellevue Community Center, which today clearly had all sorts of political signs present. But the Tennessee Republican Party sent a letter to Nashville Mayor Carl Dean this week, alleging Metro Park employees were seen Thursday removing Republican campaign signs from the park, leaving only those for Democratic State Representative candidate Bo Mitchell. The Republican Party also says signs were taken from the next-door Bellevue Community Center, an early voting site.
And the signs were taken up both from the park, but also the public right-of-way and the early voting site. That's our contention. The Republican signs should have been left alone. The only ones that weren't left alone were Representative Mitchell's. That clearly shows an unfair advantage, and Metro workers were the ones who took up the signs.
But today, Representative Mitchell said there was a good reason the signs at Red Caboose Park were taken down. He says he had a paid permit to rent and use the park for a campaign event in which other campaign signs could be removed. As for removing the signs at the early voting site, Republicans say they have an eyewitness to seeing Metro employees remove the signs from the community center. But Mitchell says that's not true. They were only removed at the park next door. Mitchell released a statement today about all this, saying, "This is an obvious attempt by my opponent to disrupt an event I had planned and mislead the media and general public about how the signs were removed to get some cheap press. I wish my opponent had as much interest in discussing issues that matter to the people of the 50th District, like our education of our children or creating economic opportunities for our working families, as he does about being totally dishonest in these allegations." Metro says its legal department is looking into all the claims.